Okay, sis, if you're over the age of 35, you need this. Why? More energy, more brain health, less brain fog, consistent longevity and anti-aging, and then we'll talk about all the good stuff. Let me talk about why I have both, because I'm sure you're like, well, if it's so good, why do you have two different ones? Baby, this is the pure powder. I like to use the pure powder, and I'm gonna put you on to a couple things I do. I like to use the pure powder because I can put it into the water. I'm an ostomate, so that means I wear a bag, so it's easier for me to digest, but the capsules still play a role. What I have seen since taking this is less fatigue. And I'm talking about fatigue, the real fatigue, not the whole, oh, I didn't sleep well, I'm tired. No, I'm talking about fatigue that chases us around 2:30 at 3 o'clock. We want chocolate, we want caffeine, we want all the things. That is no longer an issue for me. So I need to do what works for me. I'm just gonna tell you, you do what works for you. I bring in a little bit in the morning, a little bit around 3 o'clock. Now, this is the other thing I noticed. It helps me sleep better. This gives me energy, but like non-jittery energy. So the energy you see right now, you know, I'm feeling good, I'm doing my thing. I can still take this at night and it gives me restful sleep. It literally just takes my brain and makes it go shh, right? So it's kind of like calming my nervous system. It helps me build muscle. It really is huge for me as far as the energy, especially for me, 46 years old in perimenopause, and I'm huge on anti-aging and longevity. But to be honest, I did all the aesthetics, I did the stuff on the outside when I was younger. I am not putting that junk in my body anymore. I want something that's low tox, something that's gonna be easier for me to process, and something I can do without a bunch of side effects, because you know how it is to see all those commercials about if you took this, that, and the other. I don't wanna be dealing with that anymore. Now the capsules, I like to take these for certain things as well, because it does help with gut health. So when it comes to gut health, I take these at night specifically. Once again, because as I'm an ostomate, I want it to get deeper into my stomach and help with gut lining. I've seen less leaky gut, less issues with candida, SIBO. I mean, just because I have gut issues and that's just part of my health and healing journey, but a lot of you are suffering in silence. If you have constipation, you don't have regular poops, you're always feeling bloated, or you eat and then you feel like your blood sugar spikes and then you're super tired, this can help you, right? Now, it's not gonna fix everything, but we need to understand that a lot of these energy issues that we feel when we're sluggish, that's like a problem that maybe, let's say it shows up on a Friday, but you were lacking in energy months ago. This is going to be something that you can use reactively, like if you're tired, you can take it. But I don't know. I just think at a certain age, we need to be proactive rather than reactive. That's why I take both forms. I like to put it in the morning in the smoothie. I do my liver supplements, all my things in the morning, but definitely at night if I feel like I'm just feeling more run down. The other thing I will say is when I got past like a virus and I'm just like healing my body and I know I need more nutrients to just like, you know, recharge my battery, definitely take this in. Now, the other thing I've been doing, not necessarily something I learned from this company, but it has been working for me, is I sometimes will make a paste on this. And then if I have parts of my skin that just feel like they need more nourishment, and I don't know how to describe it, like if I have like an eczema flare or an acne flare, or sometimes if I have like a cold sore and I feel like my skin's just like lacking and it needs something to help it heal, I have just done my own little DIY. I use distilled water, I use a little bit of this powder, and then I take one of my like face clays and I will just kind of put it on there. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do that, but for me as a woman of color, I can tell the difference. There's a lot of skincare that works for other people that doesn't work for me. So I'm doubling down. I'm doing this internally and externally. Definitely check with your doctor and see what works for you, but you will not be disappointed. This is brain health, this is gut health, this is mitochondrial energy. Every little cell in your body is like a little battery pack, and this is gonna talk to every single one of them.